Hey there, folks. Rock Online here again with another. I always say these four words in different order every single time. 2026 Sumo Sato BBM box opening. So we are opening box number 9 today. For those who are perhaps new or just jumping in for your first time, we've had 5 hits in the previous 8 boxes, which is an insane run. And I had struggle on the last video trying to get these to show. This is a star foil. There are 3 different tiers of foils, and this a dot, one which you get in every pack, a heart which you get in every box, and then the star which you get in every case. So we've gotten pretty lucky at cases 12 packs. So we've managed to land 2 star foils. You can kind of see it a little bit over Wakataka Kage here. I wonder if it has the directionality of holding the card, because I have better luck with the other star foil. But we'll take a look at that. So hit 1, hits 2 and 3. Anishiki and Takayasu alternate art cards, where they show them in a different outfits. Still to date, the big hit in box number 7, Yoshino Fuji auto, still shaking, vibrating with electricity from picking this one out. It's incredible. Love Yoshino Fuji. 11 out of 60. We'll be showing this one off until the very end of the time. I have Yoshino Fuji. Actually, he was Kusuno before he changed his Shikona. So I have a Kusuno and a Yoshino Fuji Tagada from him. One of these days I'll have to swap out Tamawashi and Takayasu for him, his 2. But for right now, ever since we've had those 2 Tagadas up in the background, sort of sitting over and watching over things, we've had pretty good luck with 2 hits out of 3 boxes since then. So we'll leave them up. And then you can kind of see this one on this Ashoma. This is the last hit out of our last box, that Star Sparkle. So that is what we are chasing. More hits. There's so many more cool ones. There's treasure cards. There's dual autos, which would be incredible to get. But let us just get into this. 20 packs total here. All out. We'll just plow ahead. Sure, hits are. It's a little bit out of sight there. We'll keep them in there for good luck. All right. Pack 1. So we need 4. I think I mentioned in the last video I was going to try and pull together which of the. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. So we didn't get but 1 single pack into this box, and there's a hit. This is another one of the Big Sumo Fan packs. Again, I am not sponsored by Big Sumo Fan, but the amount I talk about them, I should. I have opened 4 boxes of the first 2026 set and got 2 hits. I have opened, this is the 4th box. I will have 3 hits out of these boxes, including an auto, plus what I think is a treasure card. You can see it glinting along the side there. I will finish my thought about the dot sparkles in a second, because I have no earthly idea what we're about to take a look at here. I've never seen these before, so I'm very excited. So let's just peel down into that. That is a treasure card. Oh my gosh, that is stunning. Hiroshima. That is an incredibly cool looking card. Those didn't catch that on the back. The 3 out of 25. Unbelievable. The first pack in the box. I just, wow. Let's get him sleeved up real quick. Hang on, let's put him so you can take a look at him while we grab a sleeve. So I know boxes are randomized, so to sit here and say, oh, it's all the Big Sumo boxes are all really good, like, yes, they are randomized. I recognize that, but I have had very, very good luck with the boxes from Big Sumo fans. So the amount I talk about them, they should sponsor me, but I'm not completely content to just share the wealth with the fellow collectors. Big Sumo Fan Day, you have really good prices on their boxes too. But that's insane. That is pack number 1. A Hiroshima treasure card. I was so unexpected. It's usually at least like 5 packs in before the heart card shows up on the other side of the box, and you're like, oh, okay, maybe we have a hit. But no, it was literally 3 cards into a box with 120 cards. Fantastic. All right, well, there you go. There's our hit. Likely for the box. I don't know anymore, because it always catches me off guard when the big stuff hits. So who the heck knows what we'll see potentially for the rest of the video here. But we know we'll have a heart in here somewhere. But to finish my, I want to make sure I open the pack and then there's not something else crazy in here. There should be a dot on here. I wanted to track that because we are organize myself a little bit here. We'll keep Kirishima in the center. There's our dots. The last pack. Okay. Again, we'll just kind of speed run through any of the packs so we get to the dots. Onokatsu. Well, floored again, pack 1. So hits can't come anywhere. So I would expect if my logic train holds, Takano Show, on the dot, that the heart foil for the box should show up somewhere on the first half here, even though the hit was even earlier in the box. Let's see. Yeah, so I started to launch into a thing about the dot sparkles. I mentioned in the last video, I still can floor to this. Hang on a second, sorry. Gotta look at this again. This is incredible. It's an incredible card. I don't have a Kirishima hidden anyway so far either, which is nice because, as like I mentioned in the last video, I think that he's on a Yokozuna run. Good tournament, not only a win, but a good win. 13 or 14 win tournament this time. It could be looking at getting promotion Yokozuna. And look at that, it's Kirishima again. That I mentioned in the last video that I was tracking the number of dot sparkles and what I needed to finish the collection. So there's 81 cards in the set, but only 66 of the 81 have a dot sparkle variant. So there's sort of the cards as they arrive in the pack, and then 61 of those. Wakamoto Haru on the dot there. Of those, I only need 4. Make sure I didn't miss one here. Gonoyama was 1. Nishiki Fuji, Kotoeho, and then Kirishima and Hoshoryu in the same hometown card would be the other one that I'm missing out of the 4. And look at that, Kirishima and Hoshoryu. I know there's not that many cards. It is eerie sometimes when you call them out and they just pop up. Kotoshoho, Kotoeho. There. But I only need 4 out of the 66, which is pretty good, although we have opens now, 20 packs per box for, this will be box 9, so around 170-ish, 160 and change. Looking like, oh, I was shaking it like I don't see any sparkles back there. What is going on? It's because I did not have the card revealed. Shoma, Hoshoryu, and Asahakuyu. Asahakuyu again. Back-to-back packs with a dot sparkle that has some form or variant of Hasahakuyu in it. If I know that from anywhere, that's Yoshino Fuji. Give him a peace sign there in the back. Yep. Well, I'll be darned. Typically when they hit, again, you know, my relatively small sample size, when there is a hit in the box, the heart moves to the heart foil tends to move into the first 10 packs, so maybe not with the treasure cards. Kotozakura. Looking for a bounce back tournament. I only got 3 wins in the last tournament, so we're looking to get to 8 to maintain Ozeki this time. Wakataka Kage. Amawashi. Oshoma. Oshoma of the oh, I have that off camera, you can't really see that. Oshoma of the star. Oop, that's a dot. It's here. That's the card we're looking for in the dot sparkle. Actually, it's the pairing we're looking for with the dual auto, but I would take the dot sparkle just to help kind of keep working on completing the set. I'm not greedy. Not greedy. A fantastic run of hits. I've got 20 boxes in total. We've opened box. Was 9 again? Yeah. I even lose track of it myself after opening so much stuff. To have 6 hits across 9 boxes is pretty crazy. That show there on that showing the dots for the last pack. Oh, there's our heart on the back. There's about the right pack. Usually around 15. Ura. Fantastic, fan favorite. Love Ura. You know, all due respect to Ura, we'll keep the big hit on top. Pack number 1, card number 3. That's another thing too. I think the auto was 3 cards in on the pack. You try to draw, you know, correct assumptions based off a small sample size. Wakata Kakage looking to defend his title here in July. But the last couple times, again, I've only had 2 really of the what I would call the really big hits there. They've been about a third, halfway through the pack. Tamawashi on the dots. Said I would be very surprised, if not a bit flabbergasted, if there's any hit in this pack after the hit we got the first time. They tend to be pretty good about just giving Ura again. Keeping it to the 1 per box. But it wasn't pack number 1, so you never know. Maybe they miscounted and got 2 of them in here and shorted another box or something. It's the one we're rooting for. Onishiki and Shishi. And then last pack. Fujinakawa in the pack twice. You don't see that very often. Oh, I keep cutting their head off on the corner box. Yeah, don't tend to see. I feel like you don't tend to see the same card in the pack twice for the Sparkle on the dot. Sparkle, I could be wrong. Well, not enough said about that. Ura on the heart is fantastic. Ura's great. Very exciting wrestler to watch. But I mean, this is the story of the pack. That is absolutely fantastic. 3 out of 25 Kirishima treasure card. Incredibly cool. Well, I appreciate you watching. We'll try and keep cracking hits, apparently. We'll see you next time.